Welcome to the NAEBA instructions on how to enter your new brokerage information into the new CRM. So first off, you are going to receive an email from NAEBA that looks like this. It starts off with, "Dear broker, NAEBA Referral Service Inc. continues to work on improving our lead generation performance." You're going to go ahead and read through this email. It will tell you the new facets of the new CRM system and how it can help you. To do this, it's going to take about 10 to 20 minutes to complete, depending on the number of your agents and your service area. Information that you need to complete is your brokerage company info, your individual info as a primary broker, other brokers or agents who receive referrals, cities served by each individual broker or agent, and assign updated referral agreement. So you're going to go ahead and click here to send us your information. So it's going to take you to a page like this. It's going to say NAEBA Referral Service Inc. on top with our phone number. We're going to go ahead and add a brokerage. So the information that we need to complete is the brokerage company info, other broker agents info who will receive referrals directly from NAEBA, and cities served by each individual broker. So we're going to go ahead and put your brokerage name in. I'm going to go with Thousand Acre Woods. That's going to be my brokerage for today. I'm going to be the primary broker's name is going to be Winnie the Pooh. The email of the primary broker is going to be me right now. So my email is rebecca@naeba.info. For the purposes of this email, we can either be a NAEBA member or a NAEBA non-member. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm a NAEBA member. I'm going to go ahead and put the primary broker's cell, which is this, and the office phone. And so I don't have an office phone other than my cell phone, so I'm going to enter here. By entering your cell number, you are going ahead and say that this is for SMS authentication. Our website is, I'm going to put a website right in here. At this point, you may want to put in a company logo. You're going to put in your address. This is my address. City I live in is Yuma. The state I'm in is in Arizona. My zip code is 85364. Here, I'm going to tell you a little bit of our brokerage. This information you're going to want to put about your brokerage. And so I'm going to put this brokerage specializes in single level homes. You can put as much information here as you would like. And I'm going to put that we're going to have two agents or brokers that are going to receive referrals directly from NAEBA. This could be one, but for this purposes, I'm going to put in two. Notice I'm going to go ahead and put our broker's license. I'm already in Arizona. It tells me that. I'm going to put our brokerage license number in. And if I look at everything is that I see that I've entered is filled out in a color. It's no longer white. So I have blue and cream here of things that I've filled out already. And at this point, I'm going to receive an email from DocuSign with a new updated agreement for you to sign. You're going to go ahead and electronically sign that, and it will send it back to us automatically. And then you'll be redirected to the next page to add the agent's name search. So I'm going to go ahead and save and close here. But it looks like I made an error, so it's telling me the filled-in time zone is required, which is great. So I'm going to go back up. I'm going to just fill in my time zone, which is Arizona. Again, that was white, so I should have noticed that it wasn't filled out. And I'm going to hit save and close again. Great, it's saving and closing. It's telling me that I'm on the brokerage profile page. So because I don't want to re-enter my information, I'm going to go ahead and refresh it, which it did. And that is going to brings up Winnie the Pooh right away. So that's perfect. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to actually look at that and see if everything's good with that. So I'm here. Winnie the Pooh is here. I'm going to want to add something here, but we're still looking. Everything looks good, but I didn't add a photo. So if I wanted to add a photo, I would go ahead and edit here. And I would choose a photo to enter. I don't actually have one right now. But if you did, you could go ahead and put that in. Also, if I look down, I haven't added my cities yet. That is my correct address. But I also didn't add my social media information. And so we want to be able to add any of the social media you have, because this information is going directly to a prospect. It's going to give your name and your phone number, and and it's going to go ahead and also give this information, your name, phone number, email, and then any kind of social media you have. And right now we have no matches, so we're going to go ahead and everything else looks good. So we're saving and closing that. And I am finished with this broker and agent. So Winnie the Pooh is done. But look, because I added 2 agents that this is going to receive referrals for this brokerage, I still need to add one. So I'm going to go ahead and add an agent or broker. So I'm going to add an agent. I'm going to go ahead and add Kangaroo. And it's definitely going to be an active one. We do want Kangaroo to receive referrals. We're going to put in the time zone. Again, notice everything I filled out is colored. It's already filled in. It's no longer white. It's either blue or cream. I'm going to do a second email. And we're going to put an office phone in. And a cell phone. We're going to go down next. Yes, we want to receive notices on referrals via SMS. And then we're going to choose that agent's photo. We're going to want to put a photo there for them. And again, the address is there because we've already put an address for the brokerage. But if that agent is actually in a different city, they're going to put in the correct address for that agent. You're going to put in that agent's Instagram and LinkedIn if they have something different than the original broker in the brokerage. And we're going to save and close. So now I'm on Kangaroo still. I'm on the agent broker profile page. And it's saying that I need to add a city for this broker, because we want to know when we do the matches with prospects, we want to be able to match them to this agent. So we're going to add. So we're going to add agent broker cities by Kangaroo with the brokerage 1,000 Acre Woods. And we can do it in 3 different ways. We can select a city. Specifically, we can select an entire county, or we can select a state. So for this agent, I'm going to add a city. So I'm going to hit Yuma, Arizona. Oh, I put it all in. So let's just put in Yuma. So now, there we go. We have Yuma, Arizona. So we're going to add them. And we're also going to put in Tacna. And we're going to save them again. So now, if you look, we have Tacna in Yuma County and Yuma, Arizona and Yuma County that's been added. And so if you look at this map, you can see it right there. That's all set. Now there's another way that you can add, like I said before. So I did those specifically by city, but this time I'm just going to want to add the entire county. So I'm going to put in, again, Yuma. And I get Yuma County in Arizona. So I'm going to click that. And I'm going to save the entire county. So notice it's thinking a little bit. It's taking some time. It's going to take up to 30 seconds to work and add all of those cities. And so when we get back, we're going to go ahead and look at all of the cities it added. And we can see the map in which they did in which they actually show up at. So this is specifically for the agent Kangaroo. If the agent is Kangaroo with the brokerage Thousand Acre Woods. And if you notice now, all of those cities in Yuma County have been added. And if you look at the map in Arizona, you can see all of those cities that have been added. So if you look at the entire state right there, you can go ahead and see that's all the cities that are currently being covered. So everything looks good. That looks like the agents that are in. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm finished for this agent. But it's telling me, oh, I can't leave yet. I'm on the brokerage profile page right now. I can't leave yet. I still need to add a city for the broker, Winnie the Pooh, or cities. And so if you look at Kangaroo, he has 23 cities that have been added. But Winnie the Pooh has no cities, so we're going to go ahead and add a city for them. This time I'm just going to go ahead and just add it this way. So I'm going to add Phoenix. And I see it right here, Maricopa County, so I'm going to save that. And I'm going to put Yuma again. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Yuma. And I'm going to save that. And I'm going to go ahead and look at this. And look at my map and look at my cities. And oh, I made an error. I actually put Yuma, Colorado, Yuma County in Yuma, Colorado, instead of Yuma, Arizona. So see on the map, it's there. That's an error. And I see here, so I can either remove it in one of two ways. I can either remove it right here on this line, or I can go to the map and remove it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove Yuma, Colorado. I'm going to go back and I'm going to add it correctly this time. So I have Yuma again. And I'm going to go to Yuma County in Arizona. So I'm going to click that and I save it. So now I look at it. So this broker, he has two. So Winnie the Pooh has Phoenix that they cover and Yuma. So they cover Phoenix and they cover Yuma. Everything looks great. I'm happy with it. Now, if I wanted to add an entire county, I could have, or if I wanted to add an entire state, I could have. So I could have just picked all of Arizona. We're not going to go ahead and do that, but you have three options. You can pick by city, by county, or by state. So I think I'm finished right here with Winnie the Pooh and adding cities for them. So I'm going to hit I am finished. Okay, so I'm on the broker portfolio. It says all set. Click the green button, confirm that everything's ready to go. So we're going to do one last check and we're going to look at everything just to make sure that everything is correct. And we're going to go and we see Kangaroo. The agent, he has 23 cities that have added. For him, though, that's the contact information. Yes, they're getting texts. The same goes for Winnie the Pooh. 2 city added. There's an email. There's a cell phone. Yes. Now, these are all a map of everything the entire brokerage covers. So notice you have Winnie the Pooh that covers Phoenix and Yuma. And then we have Kangaroo and covers all of Yuma County. And so we can actually see right here what cities each agent and broker is covering. And so you have Kangaroo that's covering all of these. And then you have Winnie the Pooh that's covering these. So you now can see each of them. Again, here, if you wanted to remove a city, you could. So say we don't want them to take Welton Hills. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that for them. So now we have 22 cities instead of 23 with 2 cities here. Everything looks great. I go down to the brokerage information. I check all the brokerage information. I didn't put the company logo in, so you might at this point want to go back if you wanted to do that and hit the company logo. The brokerage information looks good. If I wanted to edit it to put the logo in, I would just go to Edit Brokerage. I would go on down to that information and I would choose file and go ahead and choose your file and put your company logo in here. I don't have one right now, so I am good and I'm going to go ahead and save that. Everything looks great. So at this point, I'm confirming that everything is great and it's good to go. So I'm going to do a complete submit. So now you are all set. You have completely entered your information and everything is good to go. Thank you so much for joining our tutorial on how to enter your new information in.